Welcome back, everybody. It's Brady Cannon on SportsGrid here with you live from the Venetian Expo floor at G2E, the 2025 edition, and we continue to roll through some fascinating guests here on the set. And we are now joined by Rickard Vikstrom. He is the CEO and founder of Internet Vikings. Rickard, thank you so much for joining us here today.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
Yeah, this is really the first person that I've talked to that does this job, and I always say it's fascinating being here for 3 days. You stumble across so many different tiny little facets of this massive gaming world that we're all joining here to, rub elbows and network and talk with each other. You run a hosting service. So I pick up my phone, I log on to BetMGM, whatever it is. You're the back of the house guy. You're the one that runs these with servers and hundreds of them and stuff like that. So tell me, obviously that's a highly technology-driven field. Is that where you started? How did you get into the gaming side of technology?
That's a very good question. So my background is being servers, hosting, like routers, switches, network for all my life.
Okay.
I started on that path. My business partner, Victor, he started working at a sportsbook in Malta in 2005.
Okay.
So then we decided, because we are like childhood friends, we known each other for, 25, 30 years. And we then decided, okay, let's do something together in 2008. And then we started Vikings to do hosting for the industry, for the gaming industry.
Did you just feel that was a market where there was opportunity?
Yeah, but we saw it in Malta. First 10 years was more on the affiliate side to help all the affiliate companies in Europe to help them with link building, with domain names, with servers, because they needed a lot of it. And that's where we started. And then we transitioned into more on the operator side, to the suppliers, to the sports books, to help them as well.
Now, you mentioned your partner, Victor. He worked in a sports book. Is he a sports fan?
No.
Are you?
No.
No. So is that kind of strange?
It is. Like we have some of my colleagues. He needs to tell me, okay, what sport it is. It's like, is it soccer? Is it football? Is it baseball? Or I know one thing. I know Formula One. That's the only thing I know, and I'm pretty good at that one at least.
Where did you travel from to attend G2E?
Stockholm, Sweden.
Okay. All right. And that's home for you?
That's home.
And that's where your office is and everything?
Yeah. So our headquarters is in Stockholm. We have a big engineering hub in Malta.
Okay.
And a few offices spread around Europe as well.
And, is most of your business in the U.S. or is it in Europe? Or
it's in the U.S. We've grown over the last 3 years tremendously, from basically nothing 3.5, 4 years ago to today. 70% of our revenue is in the U.S.
Okay. And you were telling me before we came on the program, again, Rickard Vikstrom is our guest. He is the CEO and founder of Internet Vikings. And I was pretty astounded. You said you work with hundreds of companies providing their hosting services.
Yeah, that is correct.
And how did you acquire all that?
A lot of flying.
A lot of work.
A lot of work. No, because no one wakes up in the morning and think, okay, I'm going to change hosting provider. It just doesn't happen.
Right.
That is something that you need to build that trust over time. You need to build that relationship. And then eventually, if someone is expanding to a new state, they need to put disaster recovery in. That's when we come in. And that's when we can help.
And you've obviously established a reputation of being reliable. Is that because you rarely run into a problem, it never goes down, you never have a glitch, yada yada? Is that what kind of separates you, that makes you a formidable piece in the industry that people will go to for help?
I think it's two things. First of all, our experience in the industry and know what everyone is looking for in terms of reliability, how the industry works. We wouldn't put a maintenance window in when it's a Super Bowl or something like that. And also that it's our promise to the customer. It's me and Victor. We started it, we own it. If we fail on that, we fail in our promise to the customer. And I don't want to fail on that and we put so much things in and we spend so much money just to make sure that everything is redundant. Because in the end of the day, it's me and Victor that will eventually, if there's a major disaster, we'll be woken up in the middle of the night to have to deal with it. And I don't want that. That's why I put so much time and effort and money into make sure that everything is redundant.
How many employees do you have?
55.
Okay, that's quite a crew.
Yeah, but we have grown 600% the last 3 years, and we added net 10 more staff.
Okay.
So we've grown like really tremendously in terms of number of servers and number of what we do, but just becoming more efficient in what we do.
Rickard, you mentioned that you don't have a lot of background in sports. You guys aren't necessarily sports fans. I assume you're probably having to really educate yourself on that business as someone who's hosting all these sports betting sites and what have you. Is that correct?
I don't think so.
No?
No, but because
so it doesn't really matter what the product is necessarily?
Exactly. They don't hire me to be good at sports.
Right.
They hire me to be good at one thing, and that makes sure that the server is up and running.
But you have to know what their needs are too.
Yes. But that I know because I worked so long with hosting.
Okay.
So if it is a game content provider, or if it's a B2C brand, or if it's a sportsbook, I know more or less exactly how they work, how the platform works, what they need, how they need it.
Is it all that different from another business that is completely unrelated?
No.
Okay.
No, it's not, because it is servers, it is code, it is a website usually.
Right.
Because if you take it...
doesn't matter what they're selling or engaging in.
Exactly. As long as it works, as long as it's up and running, as long as you can scale, because that's also what we put in, that they're able to scale with that. If they need 300% more capacity tomorrow, we can help with that. That's what I think what we made very well.
What are the next steps for you? Just acquiring more customers?
I would say so. And just continue the path we are on, because the industry, we are, I would say, not even 10% of the market.
What do you mean?
If you look at the US hosting market for the gaming, I think we are in the Vikings not even 10%. So I have
your company does not account for 10%.
Yeah, of the market share. So I think we can grow a lot.
Right.
We can grow 100%, 200% within the next couple of years. Just do what we do it well, and stick in that lane.
Well, that's exciting, right?
Yeah.
Lot of high ceiling.
It is.
And how many competitors do you have?
Yeah, but we have one direct one.
Okay.
That's here at the show as well. And they've done a great job. And when we did a business case for the US 5 years ago, we saw there's one that has a monopoly.
Okay.
And no customer wants a monopoly.
Right.
We came in, we broke that, and we gave everyone a choice. And also gave a lot of operators that need disaster recovery, because you don't want to put all your eggs in one basket. I don't do that. I have multiple vendors for internet connectivity, for servers. Same thing on our side, on the hosting side. You want to have multiple vendors. I know that I will not have 100% of the business, because if some customer comes to me and say, and a lot of them do, we want to do this with you and this with your competitor, I'm saying, perfect. That's what I would do.
We can coexist, right?
Yeah, that's what I would do in your shoes as well.
Very good. I love that honesty and transparency. Very good. Thank you so much for joining us. It's Rickard Vikstrom. He is the CEO and founder of Internet Vikings. Where do we find you? How can we contact you? Somebody that's interested in hosting services.
Just go to our website, internetvikings.com, or come by our amazing stand here.
Sounds good. internetvikings.com. We'll be back with more in just a moment right here on SportsGrid.